gives you a passive item duplication, just like Damocles with no sword. Drawing somebody on fire should never be accepted, and I want to apologize for my mistakes when I was younger. Oh, no! That's not fair! That's not fair! Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be a Mastema run for win number 3 and episode number 272, I think, something like that. Whatever. Regardless, anyways, your question for today is going to be, put your answer in the comments down below. What was the dumbest thing you ever got in trouble for in school? Elementary, middle, high school, college, anything like that? Let's get started. Your seed today is going to be 0TK3Y1SM. So last run we got, I think it was like 4 or 5 Eden's Blessings. In this run, we are starting with Guillotine, Sci-Fly, Breakfast, Mom's Pill Bag, and the regular Mastema stuff. So, and Book of Belial, of course, don't forget about that one. So, judging by our first couple of items here, it's going to be a pretty good run regardless. Will our pills be any good, though? We get Big Pill, we get Bad Pill, we get Okay Pill, and we get... Okay, you know what? I'm going to say it was good enough for me. It was definitely good enough. But yeah, anyways, I guess for my answer for today's question of the... Ooh... Interesting. Question of the day. I got in trouble for a lot of dumb stuff in school. We had this thing in our school called the wall. I think every school, an elementary school, has a thing called the wall. And what the wall was essentially just... Hold on, is there a bomb in here? There is... I'm going to wait on this thing then. What the wall is pretty much just a place you go during your recess time when you're in trouble. So, like, for example, if you do something bad, like you cheat on a test when you're in, like, 5th grade, oh, heavens, oh, gee, oh, golly me, you're going to be put on the wall for your next couple of recesses, and you really can't go outside, or I guess, you know, hang out in the playground, have some fun during your, like, 20 minutes of free time. It's a pretty brutal punishment for a kid who's, like, 10 years old. This is a very interesting thing right here. Gives you a passive item duplication, just like Damocles with no sword. You'll be haunted by the altar fiend. Getting hit by the fiend will grant you 3 broken hearts and remove the buff. Dude, I think we have to do that once we finish off our last couple of rooms here. It sounds risky for sure, but it's definitely going to pay off in dividends. But anyways, when I was in elementary school, you know, I was a goody two-shoes kid. I would rarely ever get in trouble. I would respect my teachers and my elders and all. Well, I'm bad at the game. And all of that kind of stuff. And I was a law-abiding citizen through and through. Please give me a bomb. God damn it, dude. I really want to open up that tomb chest down there, but it seems we're going to have pretty much... no way to do that, huh? I'm gonna pop prayer card right now. I don't want to lose the extra eternal heart there. And I think... okay, strength is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I'm gonna walk in here. I really... you know, it was definitely good for us. I really want to get an extra bomb, but I don't think we're able to do that. I mean, there is a really small chance this works for us, but I'm gonna give it a try. There was like a 0% chance. Yeah, it was a definite 0 there. I mean, we tried our best, right? Am I gonna buy Guppy's head? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say definitely not. We're gonna just go touch our praying altar and then go fight our boss, I think. All right. Here comes the Dark Esau clone. I'm not going to use my fast travel during this sequence. I want to kind of have it done authentically, but it's going to be an interesting floor, that's for sure. Anyways, though, I was a law-abiding citizen. I was a goody two-shoes, all of those. Whatever you want to call me, I was probably that. We're going to pop strength in here as well. This is a terrible, terrible first floor fight to have happen, especially with this motherfucker roaming around. So getting that Book of Belial and the magic mushroom buff there... I'm going to do that. It's definitely worth it. We get a couple of things here. I'm so focused. I apologize for this. We're going to take this, and then we're also going to, I think, grab the free flight while we're here and don't get hit by our man. All you can do now, I think, is run away and then move on down. We're going to go pretty quickly here. However, there was a couple of moments in school where I was put on the wall or I got in trouble. I think I told this story a while ago, I'm pretty sure. But there was a moment. Where are you? I don't see him anywhere. Where the hell is this man? Outside? He's outside the screen. Okay. There was a #1 moment where I got put on the wall in kindergarten because there was a guy who was flirting with my kindergarten crush, and it pissed me the hell off. because I respect women, obviously. I'm a feminist, right, guys? Ay, that is definitely not what I wanted to see in this room. We're gonna, oh, I missed a button, goddammit. We're gonna skip like a lot of item rooms early on here. Luckily for us, the Eden's blessings from last run are definitely evening this out. And this guy, he was kind of a grade A asshole either way. I mean, even growing up with him throughout like middle school and high school and stuff like that, this kid became the unironic like Snyderverse, like I am the Joker, I'm so twisted kind of guy. And as far as I'm aware, he still is to this day. I'm not gonna say what his name was, but I mean, it was a pretty revealing name for who this guy was. It wasn't Kyle, but it was close to Kyle. And I drew this kid who was flirting with my crush, my kindergarten crush. I drew him on fire on one of my like assignments, and my teacher found out that I drew a kid burning alive on my homework and put me on the wall for like, I think it was like 3 recesses. It was a lot, man. It was a pretty bad corporal punishment there. And I learned from that, you know, I became a better person. I no longer, if you would believe it, draw people on fire anymore. We're gonna fight our boss as well as fast as we can right now. Get some good damage off there. As long as we avoid this like Dark Esau clone, we're gonna get a lot of stuff on this run. The downside is though that because Mastema uses mostly Devil Deal mechanics, we don't see a ton of pedestal items around, but it's not really giving us anything bad. Oh, we can get Angel Deals though. It's not really giving us anything bad to have the guy around until, of course, we get hit. But I love Trisagion. Thank you very much. And once again, man, there's not a lot to do on this floor. I don't really care for... We can go to our shop, I guess, but I don't really care for Keybum that much. And in the shop, we get... Ooh, that's going to be like quadruple items from our boss fight. Holy shit. We should have gotten that way earlier. Why don't we just move on down and continue our story on the next floor? But yeah, I drew that kid on fire, and obviously, I mean, I'm going to say this off the bat here. I don't want to be misquoted, but drawing somebody on fire, believe it or not, that's not that good. It's very bad. Never draw... Is that a bone heart, though? That is a bone heart. Take that immediately. Drawing somebody on fire should never be accepted, and I want to apologize for my mistakes when I was younger, but I don't do it anymore. I've grown, I've learned. I was educated about that, so I think we're doing okay on that front. Oh, I don't really want that right now. Well, where are we going to? We got to go to Hush, so you actually, you know what, dude? We'll take the thing down to Hush with us. We can try to do Hush on a run like this. We do have, like, a bunch of Eden's blessings to compensate, so we should be doing okay. But that was I think my most major offense. Yeah, I don't really need anything from this. That was my most major offense, I think, out of any mistake I made back in the olden days of BD1P. But I was put on the wall a couple more times. One of them a very, I guess both of them kind of dumb reasons. Let's go in order of like chronologicality here, if that makes sense. Ooh, do I want tears or a little bit of damage? Damage, I think, and then I think you also want even more damage there. We'll go in chronological order. So fast forward like 2nd grade. I'm no longer in kindergarten. I'm a big boy now, if you would believe it. And I'm walking down the hallway. And every school kind of has the rule of, like, you have to be quiet in the halls because there are kids learning in classrooms, like, very close to you. So the general rule of thumb is to be, when you're in a hallway, really quiet. Now, I'm walking with my friend Lyndon, and we're just kind of hanging out, shooting the shit as 8-year-olds do, talking about taxes, the wife, the kids, and I'm telling him a story about how I was at a friend's house recently, and we were hitting these soda cans with golf clubs to make them explode, because when you're a kid, that's what you do. You want to make things explode, and I did that. If we do the mirror section, I believe we get an extra item from the knife piece, and I also want to do the boss fight again for even more stuff. But I was telling the story to Lyndon, and this is like very clear in my head, so I'm not misremembering anything here. It's all very apparent to me. And to use a metaphor here, I'm explaining the way the soda can exploded by comparing that to that of the monument of Niagara Falls. I'm like, hey, the soda can had a rupture in the middle, and it looked like it was like a waterfall, like Niagara Falls. Oh, we do get something here, something like that. And he was laughing it up because it's funny to think of a soda can like Niagara Falls. And this teacher walks out. Her name was Mrs. We're gonna call her Mrs. D because her last name started with a D. And she walks out of her room and she goes, "Hey, be quiet in the halls, please." And I'm like, yeah, whatever, bitch. And I keep walking down the hall. And I'm still talking, but I'm whispering this time. Like, I'm going very quietly. And I say the words, Niagara Falls. And she goes, you know what? You're on the wall for talking in the hallway. And I was like, first of all, you're not my teacher. Second of all, I followed your, I'm being quieter. That was your direction, was to be quieter. I'm doing just that. What are you talking about? And then I get put on the wall because I talked back like that for an extra recess. So for talking about Niagara Falls in the hallway, I got put on the wall for 2 days, which, to be honest with you, I think is a pretty ridiculous offense if I do say so myself. But hey, that's the way teachers are sometimes, man. Get me out of here. We're just going to move on down as fast as we humanly can right now. Ooh, we get some good items in here. We get the dagger. We also get Gideon's Gaze, one of my favorite new modded items for sure. It makes dealing with any kind of room significantly easier with turrets in them. But to go back to our story here, I guess after that point, where I was put on the wall for that, there is only, no, there's 2 other moments I can recall being put on the wall in school. I guess the next one would be in 3rd grade. Oh, item room though, first off, what do we got in here? Oh, they're mimics, but they're going to give us 4 items, so you know what? I'm very happy with that result. Jesus Christ. But the next moment happened in art class in 3rd grade. And you might be asking yourself, BD1P, how do you know all of these like moments with clarity? Being a goody two-shoes, like the moments you get in trouble in school definitely stick with you the most. Like I cannot unremember these things. This is like always going to be in my head. And this one especially, this is probably, I think, the dumbest one out of all of them. Because in this case, I wasn't even the one like doing the bad thing. I was just punished for it. So in our art class, we had 5 tables. And each table sat 5 kids. And my table was kind of full of the rowdier kids. You don't get to choose your seat. They choose your seat for you in 3rd grade. And I didn't mind being with the rowdier kids because it was nice to, you know, let loose and have fun a little bit when you're the age of like 8 or 9. And these kids, they're kind of just like disrespectful. And I realized that because even though I'm only like a kid, I still can understand like that kids can be mean to adults and it can have consequence. And out of, oh, doggy food? No doubling there, sad. We get doggy food, I'm okay with that though. And at one point, we're talking about YouTube song parodies. Because around this time in my life, YouTube was getting big. Channels like Smosh were getting big. And all of these like funny music parodies are coming out. And I believe one of them was like a Miley Cyrus parody. Or who wrote Party in the USA? I don't know who wrote that song. But it was a parody of that song. And the lyrics weren't like bad. They were just like, I crashed my car into a tree. It was just like dumb like kid stuff. And the teacher overheard this and was like, hey, stop singing those like raunchy songs you're going on the wall. And I wasn't singing these songs. I was just listening to them. But the kids near me kept singing them. And she put my whole goddamn table. Oh, we get an item room or an angel deal here. Very, very. Can I get a pair throw off this maybe? Early pair throw for our angel deal? I see an Ansus. I see a Yara. And I see a blank rune. You know what? Blank rune is good enough for me. Let's go inside of here. It was a Yara. It was not a pair throw. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to pop it. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. That's very, very good, actually. Grab the Yara. Perfection, or do you want... I'm going to go for Hush. Or no, we're actually making great time. We're going to take Perfection and just make Hush naturally here. Keep on going. Item room gives us... Blind item is... Inner Demons. I don't know what... I'm going to take Peeper's Eye, whatever, dude. I don't know what Inner Demons does, but it sounds... Oh, no, it spawns Demon Familiars upon being hit. It's kind of not good because those same Familiars can lag your game to hell and back. But you know what? It could spawn the Revenant. It could spawn, like, one of those mirrored guys. It's fine. It's not bad by any means. We have made it to our important junction here. What's in the shop? We have Fanny Pack is pretty good. This is like way better because we can upgrade Sci-Fly and Peeper's Eye because we have a lot of money we can't really do much with. Hey, one upgrade is fine by me. Let's go and fight the boss and just destroy them immediately. Thank you, Gideon's Gaze, for ruining all of those turrets over there. I appreciate that, and you're dead. No deal. We do get our tears up, though. Very nice, and we get a random HP up. I think I'll just take Moldy Bread. And once again... should we go to... We should go here, because we're going to be able to get to Boss Rush a little bit easier, and also skip one of our floors to make it down to Hush, also just a tiny bit easier. But I'll be real with you guys, I still do kind of hold a grudge on those 3rd grade troublemakers a little bit to this day, because a lot of them grew up to, oh, that's really, really good for us, in high school, to kind of still be like major dicks. I mean, a lot of them, I don't want to say they were bad people, because I can't judge somebody by, you know, what they do in high school or that otherwise, but from what I know and from what I understand, the same kids who were like disrespectful or rude when they were like super young grew up to not really find themselves in the best of places. I know one of them for sure is actually in jail. We're gonna take mystery gifts, I don't really care. One of them for sure is actually in jail at the present moment, and I think one of them like just like got out of like some kind of juvenile detention, but like they were in like juvie or something. One of them also was. So I'm not gonna say they had it coming, but don't make me embarrassed in 3rd grade, and you'll have a much better life, I guess. But yeah, I was put on the wall by this art teacher who actually liked me a lot, but had to punish us all equally, I guess. I was put on the wall for 3 days in 3rd grade for being privy to a bunch of parody songs we're gonna pop this in here as well and get the body. We can actually use the body to take Guardian Angel here. The more familiars, as far as I'm concerned, the better, though. We're gonna grab both of these for spun. Let me around to this. What's our stats gonna be? Really, really, really good stats there. Fantastic, really. And then we're gonna go on down. We're gonna definitely make a boss rush and Hush, and probably also Delirium. Have we beaten Delirium as this character? I feel like we have. Have we? We have gone to we don't gotta fight the Void. We can actually go to a different ending. We've beaten every ending though. Weird. I guess maybe at that point, Void is the best place to go for the highest chance of finding like an R key or anything like that. But yeah, I still hold that grudge to this day. I think that it's definitely wrong to hold that grudge, but it's hard to let like dumb stuff like that go. Dude, a double pair throw, if we choose to Yara that, could be very influential. I don't know what we're going to do, though, because Yara's already good to have on its own for things in the future, like the chest or anything like that. Oh my god, is that Tech L? It's Tech L. And it has an insanely high shot speed. Okay, yeah, we are definitely rolling in it now. And our item room gives us... Ooh, I want both. Hungry Soul and Mob the Void, both are really good, especially having another charge beam, that being Revelations. Both are insanely good to have. And I don't really care for Medical Bill, I'll be honest with you. I think all you can really do on this run now is... I could take the Pair Throw or the Yara. Pair Throw, Yara. I think if we double it... you know what? I'm just going to grab the Pair Throw. Because it's not going to matter if we double it or not. We could always come back for the Yara if we find a way out of our boss rush later. But with the Damocles effect, I really want to fight the boss and have a Pair Throw ready in case our items in that room suck. So Mother is dead. Good. Okay. Let's take the... help me here. The negative. We'll walk into here. I do not care for Void by any means. We're going to walk out of here. We're going to grab the Soul Heart. We're going to walk into here. We should have a lot of items. Oh, there's a lot of items in here. IBS. These are all trash items, though. So a Pair Throw is definitely in order here. We get Infestation. Candy Heart's interesting. Oh, Hemolacria is the obvious choice here. And we get to keep all the outside items as well. Or no, only one copy, my bad. Infestation's still pretty good. I would have rather had Candy Heart there, but I made a mistake, so what? We're going to fight through Boss Rush now. But I guess I can tell my last story here in terms of like being on the wall or being in trouble. And this one, I think, by far is the funniest to me now because of like the kind of person that I am. But there was... My game is just insanely loud. There was this friend of mine in fourth... No, it might have been third grade as well, who... I wouldn't... They weren't my best friend, but we were really, really close. And, oh, hello. Nice to see you there. Oh my god, a crawl space, huh? And this friend and I, we were both really big fans of Lego. And we were such big fans that we would often get, like, Lego sets on the same day. We'd come to school with them, and we'd trade them. We'd trade if we wanted, like, someone else's piece, like another, character, anything like that. And I guess to my teacher, that like wasn't cool to do because it was distracting us from learning. So he told us, hey, you have to stop trading your Legos in class. Like that's not cool. And it pissed me off because I was like, well, we're just having, like, it's not like it's gonna do anything bad. We're not trading drugs in school. I mean, like, it's fine. But he told us, don't trade these Legos anymore. So in order to kind of bypass this teacher's rule, where the hell is my man at? Ollie? Where are you, dude? Hey, no, oh, there you are, there you are. In order to bypass this dictator's rule in 3rd grade, we started trading our Legos instead outside at recess. And to kind of paint the stage for you guys, the outside of my school, where the recess was split into 3 separate parts as far as I can remember. There was the main playground, which the main playground had like a couple of slides, like a tiny little rock climbing wall, and some monkey bars, and like a little bit like a jungle gym-esque thing. And the bottom of the playground in this area was made out of like rubber. It was like a bunch of like chopped up tires, and that was kind of like the grounding for it, which it's pretty commonplace from where I'm from to have like rubber be the bottom of your playground. And is that already done? Oh, what the fuck is all of this stuff? Papyrus rags. Use a random book every 3rd room. I don't give a shit, dude. Give it to me. We're gonna go to our crawl space now. Is there potentially a black market down here? Sewing box and give me that, please. Thank you. Okay, that's very, very good. But that we bypassed this rule by doing that, and we would start selling them outside. Now, the first area of the playground, set like in the kind of in between the other two, was a tar playground with slides and stuff like that. Now, behind that was a pebble playground, and the pebble playground had the swings, and it had monkey bars. That was kind of that whole playground spiel. That one was meant for the 4th graders, I believe. And then there was one final one, also made out of pebbles, and it was to the right of the school. And this one had a tiny play set with swings, and it was meant for the older kids because the ground is obviously rock, and it was just meant for the older kids. Is the only way I can really explain this one. And what we would do is next to the older kid pebble playground, we would go behind this little barn like play shed that was out there, because like, okay, to explain further, I gotta pause the game almost here. Behind the why is what? Oh no, that's not fair. That's not fair. There goes C-section. I guess binge eater's still fine. That wasn't fair at all. What the hell? What the fuck was that, dude? Why was there a door, like, in the... huh? That was the worst thing ever. Anyways, to go back to our tent, why is it splitting like that? Crazy. There was, besides the big boy playground, there was a kickball field and, like, just a big grassy area. And there was a little shed in the tree line there that was meant to, like, store the basketballs and stuff like that. Now, behind the shed was kind of the, like... the blind spot for teachers. Teachers could not see past that area, because if you're behind the shed, the kind of like the PAs or the watchers really can't get a good eye on you. So me and my friend Hunter, we'd go out behind the shed and we'd trade our Legos over there. And to be frank with you, it worked for quite a long time. I think for like a whole like couple of months, we traded Legos like it was an illegal drug facility every single day. And no teacher was any the wiser. Now, to be frank with you again, I don't think anybody except for our actual 3rd grade teacher really knew about that or cared about that, but it still felt cool to do as a kid who was known for being like a goody two-shoes, to be caught up in a little bit of stuff. Give me a bunch of items. Last one. Oh, baby. If we go for like stats here, we could be getting, yeah, a lot of stuff. I want anything. Just give me... That's fine. We're conjoined. That's even better, dude. Honestly, I like that. But as a goody two-shoes kid, it felt good to be breaking the rules a little bit. Now, me and Hunter don't talk much anymore. We went our separate ways in life. Just how it is when you're an elementary school friend. But I still remember those days of, like, thinking that was as bad as it got, was, like, being told you can't trade your Legos in elementary school was like the end of your life. I mean, that to me, that was a very quick fight. Okay, go to Hush. I'm surprised we haven't gotten hit by our guy yet in the entire run. That's kind of fucking nuts to me. But we never got caught for that. We definitely would have been put on the wall if we were caught, but it never happened. Yo, actually though, like if we can just pay for stats, we're breaking even and just gaining like tons of stuff, and we're not losing speed for some reason, which I as a human being do not really understand, but I'm definitely for that. Oh, champion belt, huh? Sign me up. We have so much damage right now, and I do really want to get hey buddy. Oh, I bought the wrong thing there. Imagine if we had Binge Eater plus, and that's all of our guys fully upgraded there. Binge Eater plus the jar plus Candy Heart, but not the case. Hierophant, that's definitely going to be a lot of HP for us. I'm a little bit focused right now, I apologize. Boom. Didn't mean to grab that, but whatever, that's fine. Okay. Lead pencil is the easy choice there. Take that, and I think you take this as well. Temperance does not really matter to me. I'm going to look for a crawl space just really quickly here. It's not the most pivotal thing, but it could help us out a little bit if we get a cool little black market down there. A couple extra items. It never hurt nobody. It never did. We have plenty of bombs to spare as well. We really do. Okay, free money. There's nothing in there. What about this room, though? I see a tinted rock we can blow up in here. We don't really need those hearts, but they're good to know that they're there if we need them after the fight. Okay, no crawl space, it looks like. I'm gonna buy this, dude. We have, like, really... Oh, it didn't do it. It buffed up our stats somehow? Despite it supposed to be being a damage down, it was a damage up. Why? Oh my god, we're popping... What book gives you items? Wait. Why are we spawning items when we walk into rooms? Because those are really good for having just extra stat ups there. What's spawning us items when we walk into rooms? It's got to be that one book item we have. What's doing that? I can't think of a single book that just spawns an item. I really can't. But, I mean, it's helping us, so sure, why not? We'll get a full charge on our... Did we lose... Wait, where's Revelations? Did we lose Revelations? I don't see the meter charging up for it. I don't know what... Oh, the guy just hit me, dude. The guy just... I didn't even see him hit me. We have 3 broken hearts now. Okay. Sure. I don't see a revelation beam anymore. What happened to that item? Can a... Oh... Book of Genesis. Book of Genesis is taking items away from us every third room if we pull that book in our certain thing here. It's not good. It's not bad, though, because we have a really, really, really good build. And I mean like a really good build. It's not crushing Hush necessarily, but it's doing enough. I'm not going to go fight Delirium on this run again. We've been fighting him too often, I think, recently. I'm going to go to our Dark Room path, and we're going to try to look for, like, a way to reset the run or... to find a way to do... We had to do what? Mother and Beast are our only two... Well, we guess we can't do anything right now. We'd have to find an R key to make anything else in this run happen. Which, because we lost our doubling Damocles guy, is probably not going to happen. Okay, Hush is dead. Thank the goddamn Lord. We have 60 damage right now. We're not really doing 60 damage, it feels like, though, is the weird thing. I guess you just go on down. I mean, you can't really do much else right now. All right, we finally found our Satan fight. We can just go in and crush that immediately here. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. We're going to look for, well, it's not worth my time. Just go fight the boss. There's a very small chance you could lose this run, sure, but it doesn't seem very likely. With Book of Shadows popped right now, it's very nice. We can get in here and do some pretty early... You're just dead in one hit. All right, dude. I mean, do we do that much damage, really? If we hit the right shot, oh, the lead pencil shot does that. That's why. And you're on your last floor. You're going to get a couple of devil items here. They could be good, they could be bad, but most importantly, they could not affect your run at all. We get... What is Anathema? Guarantees a curse every floor. Okay. Ultimatum. Or no, Mastima's Wrath, sorry. You sure? It's thematically fitting. We'll grab the HP here. We'll grab the HP here. And then we'll grab this weird looking item here for fun. Our HP is not looking incredible, but we do have a hermit card, which brings us one room to our right. That's very pivotal. Thank you very much. And then all we can do is try to go and find our boss fight. We're going to break 100 damage on this run. Yeah, we broke it right there. 100 damage. Okay, look at that. Mucormycosis. Why did you just say so, dude? If we get a void portal now, I guess I'll go and fight Mr. D. But it's not like top of my list, to be quite frank with you. But to end off our discussion here, I only got in trouble a couple of times in school. Every time it was kind of bullshit. The drawing the kid on fire thing, I understand that. I'm not going to say I don't, but I'm still kind of pissed off about it, to be real with you. However, I can see why that is not really applicable and why you shouldn't draw people on fire. I want to just say I've grown. I know that now. I do. The gauze is great. And we finally found our boss fight there. Very, very nice. We pop this chest, get nothing. I kind of want to look for a full clear just to see if we could potentially find, like, something in a secret room to help us out here. Like, for this guy, for example. It could be quite useful for us, maybe. We'll just take the HP there. I mean, where could your regular secret room be, though? It could be up here and, like, to our left. I've already tried the other walls that way, but it could be right there. I don't know where the hell my bomb went. It's gone in the ethereal realm. We found our other secret room, and it gives us... Okay. Not all hope is lost yet. Because of a pedestal, if we find a D6 or a pair throw, that could be rolled. You never know. You got to try to play the low percent chance to get the high percent reward. So I'm not going to go fight my boss yet. We're going to walk into here. It takes 4 seconds to look around, and it could make your run last twice as long and have twice as much fun, so why wouldn't you do it? I mean, we have a good enough run where we could explore every room here and not have a single chance of dying. And that as well. Like, that, again, is not bad to have. We could maybe get an angel or a devil room. That does nothing for us if we're not mass stemma, so no worries there. But that teleport 2.0, that could be huge. That really could be. And if we get a void portal, it could be even better for arrow rooms and things like that. So what I guess you really want to do is you're out of bombs. No worries about that. We already found everything we wanted to find. Is you're going to go into here. You're going to fight the hell out of this man. Book of Anarchy popped. No big deal. He's dead. Void portal or no void portal? It looks like no. Pop this. Go to your devil room. Okay. There's a small percent chance this works in our favor. I bought Blood Oath on accident there. Because what could happen is we get a nice little reroll here. Or not. I'm trying my hardest. I want to make this kind of thing function for us. Or like a battery charge. Or anything like that. I'm going to take the HP while we're... Oh, I took Mom's knife. All right. Well, we have a lot of items right now. That's for damn sure. Oh, we have a lucky Krampus there. Thank you. I'll take the meat, please. Thank you. We can sacrifice a couple more times for maybe something funky to happen. I don't think we have any chance of getting, like, an extra battery charge or anything like that right now. I think our hope is... Oh, there's an item right there. I think our hope is mostly lost. I mean, we can still play it out. Like, we're still getting with Binge Eater a whole lot of stuff, but yeah, it's over there. Well, the run's done. It's no big deal. If you enjoyed the run and my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.